Welcome back to AkamaiTV. Customer expectations with regard to the quality of their viewing experiences are only getting higher as technology evolves. I'm sitting here today with Dan Hurwitz from Penthera, and they're finding some creative solutions to complement your streaming workflow to both provide those better viewing experiences and also find new avenues for monetization. Dan, thank you so much for joining us again.
Thank you for having me.
So talk to me about what are the challenges our customers are facing with being able to, particularly mobile customers, being able to find quality video experiences while they're on the move.
So when you are a consumer and you are streaming mobile video, your device is constantly in and out of connection environments that are strong, weak, or non-existent. And it's very hard to control the streaming experience when that's an unpredictable situation. So the consumer's frustration levels increase dramatically when they can't watch what they want to watch, when they want to watch it. And those frustrations are increasing. And it's important in a competitive environment when there's thousands of OTT choices out there that if you're an OTT, you got to get it right. And if you don't get it right, it's too easy to just press your thumb on the next app on your device and watch something else that somebody's going to be able to provide you with a better experience.
So, you know, it's been 6 months since we met at IBC and we were talking through some of this stuff. What are the kinds of changes that you're seeing in the customers' viewing habits?
So we're seeing additional streaming taking place. We're seeing bigger, deeper, heavier files that create problems in our network infrastructure. We're seeing increases in frustration. In fact, we fielded a study, a streaming study to consumers to find out what they're comfortable with, what their level of streaming frustrations are and why, and are they aware of download and other solutions that are available in the marketplace today. We fielded another study a year later that just was released about a month or so ago, and there's an increase in frustration from actually 81% of consumers being frustrated when they stream to 88% just a year later. We're also seeing the tolerance of that frustration decrease, especially in the millennial world where, again, too many choices means that I could just go on to the next thing. And if you're an OTT, and like I said before, you don't get it right, it's too easy to lose a customer these days. So there's a lot of increased adoption of mobile video streaming and the tools that are enabling a better experience, and consumers have less and less patience.
So what additional tools are out there now for our content providers to be able to give those millennial viewers and other viewers the experiences that they're expecting?
So download is a simple tool that enables you to be able to enjoy something whether you have a connection or not, whether you're on an airplane or if you're commuting to work and you're on a subway and there's not any connection there, or if you have a data plan that's limiting or expensive if you go over and you don't want video to eat it all up. And so download is the most common kind of table stake that is available nowadays and becoming very, very popular. In addition to that, we can help at Penthera improve the streaming experience itself. Forget about download. By buffering or downloading the beginning of the video so that the time it takes, the startup latency is eliminated. So you hit play and it plays. That's one of the biggest frustrations. And that's really important because people don't want to wait 3 seconds or 8 seconds or 20 seconds for a little spinning wheel to take place. Nobody wants to see the dreaded spinning wheel, and so we can eliminate that. There's also a solution that we built for AVOD. So AVOD is a big part of the ecosystem, and the ability to download ads with a stream to be able to watch them offline and then refresh them so that the ad is always relevant, because ads have a short shelf life, is also an innovation, a technology that's now in the marketplace. And there's others, for example, subscribing to shows. Netflix has done a great job of giving you the ability to smart download. But how about if my favorite show on Sunday nights is on and I can't always watch it because I'm unavailable? Wouldn't it be great to subscribe to it and have it automatically be pushed to my device so that Monday morning I wake up and I can watch it on my commute? It's already on my device as a download, and I don't have to worry about my connection when I'm on the train. So there's a handful of tools that are in the toolkit that many OTTs are looking at right now and adopting.
those tools in that advertising space, I think, are really new for you guys, right? And I imagine that has fantastic business outcomes, just because, you know, it's one thing to get a great streaming thing, but if you then get a video that buffers in the middle of that, that has to be really frustrating. I know we've all experienced that. So what kind of, you know, business outcomes are you seeing from these tools that are now in the market?
So there are a variety of KPIs that we monitor with our clients. Now you can imagine clients like Starz and Showtime and HBO and CBS and Fox, they're all competing with one another pretty heavily. They're not so forthright in offering their proprietary data. We see what we see. I call that the numerator. We don't see the denominator all the time. So what we've done is, anecdotally, we have relationships with our customers where we ask them, how's it going? We see improvements in churn. We see increases in the amount of video that's actually being consumed across their platform. We see improvements in conversion rates, where somebody will do a 30-day trial on an SVOD and convert better when there's download and other friction-eliminating solutions built into the app experience. And these KPIs are all moving in the right direction. This stuff works, and it's logical. The consumer wants a good experience. Give it to them. And you do, and you do it, and you win.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
So if I am a content provider,
Yep.
what are the questions I should ask? What do I need to consider if I'm looking at integrating these products into my workflow?
So I think the biggest thing that we see is there are those who want to be first to be second in a marketplace. And they think that just by having download and checking off the box, that's good for them. But what you really should be doing is thinking about, what are you trying to do here? And to us at Penthera, it's about, you're trying to compete, and you're trying to deliver a flawless viewing experience. Doing download, it's pretty easy. There are app developers and OVPs that'll just build it right in on top of some existing iOS or Android technology that's out there, and that checks the box. But there are a lot of problems associated with doing that they don't realize until we get the phone call that says, can you help us out here? This isn't working. So make sure that you understand exactly what you are getting and how it'll handle DRM complexities and other important complexities, AVOD, what else can it do? Because if you buy the wrong thing, it's going to cause a lot of difficulty that you could have avoided by doing your homework ahead of time the right way. So take the time to realize what you're really trying to accomplish. It's easy to do download, it's very difficult to do download right.
Thank you so much for joining us again today. It was really good to see you again.
Thanks for having me.
Thanks for joining us at AkamaiTV, and we'll see you with more later in the day.